A few days ago, I participated in the International Conference of Chabad Rabbis in New York and other lay leaders, an incredible gathering every year where the rabbis get together from all over the world to discuss, to share, to connect, to figure out what the next stage of Judaism should be. What are we focusing on this year? How past year was? Of course, this year was a very difficult conference because everybody is worried and bothered by what's happening in the world. But of course, there's hope. There's stories of hope, stories of focus, and stories about how people are yearning to become more Jewish, to be more Jewish, to be connected to their Judaism. The Jewish soul is on fire. We know these are critical times. We know that the world is looking towards us in a negative way, but we know there's something that they're pointing to that we feel that we have to share with the world. Jews are coming more to synagogue. Jews want to find out more what it means to be Jewish, to celebrate, to experience, to bring a message to the world. And of course, we're praying and doing more and more mitzvot to manifest that miracle, which should happen any day with all that's happening in the world. It was very moving to see some people from the front lines, from Ashkelon and Sderot, rabbis who are continuously helping the residents there who are under fire, under attack all the time, refugees from the center, from the north and from the south who came to the center, the rabbis who are dedicating their lives to help these refugees, resettle them in their interim until they go back to their homes. Everyone is on high alert, everyone is engaged, everyone is trying to do their part in the efforts to bring back stability to our Holy Land and stability and miracles for the Jewish people around the world. Met the Chabad Rabbi of Malmo, a difficult place where there's a lot of anti-Semitism, the chief rabbi of Russia, the rabbis from Ukraine, and like I said, Sderot and other places in Israel. The most moving part that I feel was hearing 9-year-old Avram Pizim. His father is a Chabad rabbi in Sderot. His grandfather is a Chabad rabbi in Sderot, and the families have been there for many years. And he himself is also a leader in his own right. And he shared how ever since his whole life, as you remember, he was always running to the shelter, thousands of times that he had to go to the shelter. Because in Sderot, when the alarm sounds for a incoming rocket, they have 12 seconds to find shelter, to find cover. And wherever you're moving around in the city, whether you're shopping, whether you're going to school, whether you're visiting someone, you're always conscious of where you're going to have to go if there's going to be an azakah, if there's going to be an alarm. You always scan the area you're in and you have 12 seconds to find shelter, whether to lie down in the street or to hide behind a car. Lying low on the ground helps for the impact, because which shoots upwards if, God forbid, there's a rocket that lands near you. He shared such beautiful words, how we're strong, we're going to persevere, how each one is doing our part. His family hasn't left Sderot, they're still out there. He himself was there, he himself was encouraging. He shared how he saw the terrorists on Simchat Torah. He looked out of the window and he saw them, and thank God they were safe. They were saved, but not everybody in their city was saved. Of course, they know it was hard hit. But he shared a very important message. He says 12 seconds. He asked everybody to close their eyes and count down 12. Those are the 12 critical moments where a life could be saved. But he says 12 seconds could save a life. What else could we do in those 12 seconds? One hug for another person, one smile for another person, one good morning to another person, one wrapping tefillin, one prayer, one shema. 12 precious seconds. He says you should go back and cherish those 12 seconds. This week we're going to gather again, Friday night, to share, to sing, to celebrate, to ask for miracles. Saturday morning we're going to share again. And Sunday morning the Jewish Women's Circle is having their brunch. During the brunch, they're going to hear from a woman whose family is now held hostage in Gaza. Little children, her nieces and her sister-in-law are now in Gaza, and she's going to be sharing her story with us, with the women. That's going to be 10:30 on Sunday, JewishWomenCircle.com. Let's keep up the mitzvahs. Let's keep up the positive attitude. We're going to see miracles. God is going to protect us. Am Yisrael Chai.